Hi there, my name is Ileana, aka the Fab You, aka the Fabulous You. And hey, maybe this video popped up for a reason in your algorithm, or you might follow me already. Happy super moon day. That's what I said on Instagram. I made a little ASMR pulling cards because it is my first time like posting myself, putting like this type of content out as far as like using oracle cards. If you didn't know, if you're into spirituality or learning more a little bit of the universe, in tune with your ancestors, that kind of thing, maybe, you might vibe with this. But if you didn't know, people design these type of cards. It's not tarot. Tarot is like a different type of thing that it's more of like trying to actually communicate, with our spiritual guides. But oracles to me is more just like energy cards, and I'm very empathic. I've always been. I'm very spiritual, duh. But what I wanted to say that if whenever I'm tongue tied, that I've always been in tune ever since I was little, and now I'm older, in my late 20s. I'm learning more about it. That way I'm not scared anymore. But I've had a couple cards that like I said, I made a little ASMR video, so if you want to watch that, to see how when I pull these cards. But I used this Moonology Messages Oracle by Yasmin Boland. It's super beautiful cards. I was really called specifically. I have a few moon card decks because I love the moon. I've always been in tune with the moon. And today, if you didn't know, over here on the West Coast, on our globe, aka where I'm in California, we are going to see the super blue moon tonight. And I don't know if you guys can see, the little crescent moons on my face. Not my moon face, lol. But I mean, that is no coincidence. I have a couple, but the sun is shining so beautifully. And but these were the three cards that I pulled, and this was at the bottom, and I took it, and then these two popped out, or like, when they if you've never seen like a little video of people like pulling little cards. But I wanted to just kind of channel and get in tune and just get these cards for you guys. So just, if you're vibing with this might resonate with you. So I mean, I just pulled them and I turned off the video, so I haven't really like looked at them and like actually like gone through. So I wanted to do it here with you. So but yeah, thank you for being here. And I don't know, I think I might just put this on YouTube just because it might be a little bit of a longer video. But the ASMR most likely is just gonna be on TikTok because it did exceed over 2 minutes, But anyways, before I ramble on, the first card, aka the card that was at the bottom of the deck, it was abundance. And I took it because, and it was before I shuffled, but I always like kind of like shuffle my cards at the end anyways. So I took it because if you didn't know, we just had the Lionsgate portal, 8/8 portal, pretty much all through August or Leo season, but especially in those dates. The 8 always resembles the infinity sign, and there's a lot, it's like an astrological event. So I felt like it was no coincidence. Everything is divinely planned. That this was at the bottom because I know even myself, I've gone through kind of waves. I'm not working a 9 to 5 anymore, but I am still, struggling artist, and I know my abundance is coming because I know it was been held back, and maybe this was with you too, since you're here, maybe you're vibing with my energy. But I know with myself, like, I'm not like, dying to eat, but I know I'm not in the position where I know I could be, so I really took this as a sign that my abundance is rolling. We got circles. Circles are all about abundance. Obviously the circle resembles the moon, and then I mean, I do like how it kind of fades, it's almost like the energy is being grounded. Red is our color of our sacral area, aka like your sacral, aka sacred, aka your private part, okay? Your freaking private part. So if you didn't know, all of our chakras mean something and are aligned to our energy. So the bottom is all about creativity. and being it's one of our most important ones. So I'm definitely vibing with aka creativity. Is gonna be what's gonna give us the abundance, using our creativity. I definitely am gonna be doing that myself. I'm gonna be putting out my art. And then I know I added already a couple of my consultation services. I only have one that is more spiritual. It's called Angels and Ancestors, because I've always been called like the shaman of my family, and I know it's definitely one of my fortes as far as like my powers. So I definitely want to do that one first. And without my ancestors and my angels, I honestly wouldn't be here physically. This healing journey has been quite intense, but it's been fabulous, and it's been great because it got me to where I am today, and it got me to getting this real abundance, the abundance that's gonna be actually happiness. Like, that's what I've been learning, is like abundance doesn't just mean monetary. It means like yourself. Like, what is abundance for you? Like, to me, abundance is peace of mind, happiness, love. Like, yeah, of course money is, because that's how the game is here. We gotta work and do all that crap. But definitely, if you're vibing with that, maybe it is part of your creativity, making that change. I know I am myself. I haven't put my art out there. I just have like some postcards that I've designed over on like my boutique's website, the Fab Shack. And then like going back to the Angels and Ancestors services and consultations, all of anything that like you see is just gonna be on the Fab Shack, aka my Vintage Boutique's website, just because I'm just trying to save some monies instead of just having like a website for everything. So I made an individual tab. Let's clear the throat chakra. I made an individual tab under the FabU, and that will have everything that is on the FabU channel. That way it doesn't get confusing. You know what I'm saying? And I just 707 on my here recording, and 7 is all about being lucky, and also my apologies if I ramble or if I'm all over the place. I have ADHD, and I'm a little autistic due to my trauma. So, and I'm still working through my verbal cues, just because these past few years have been quite intense psychologically. Yeah, they've been tough. But again, everything, I don't give pity to myself. I don't, as fucked up as some stuff has been, it all had to be like that, because it all has been lessons, and for me to get me to where I am here today. So if you yourself have been feeling a little like fuck, like I wish I would have known better or sooner, or have done this that way, just let go of the control and give it to your angels, give it to God, give it to the universe, what however you connect. But I know, sidetrack, but it all ties in, guys, so that I'm really, really feeling these cards. But so yeah, that's what I got through abundance. I mean, and also what I've learned too is, even if you are seeing this yourself, and maybe I didn't point anything out, like I haven't pointed out like the crescent moon, but maybe you see something that resonates with you, like maybe you've been to the desert, and that could be like a sign, like, oh shit, like yeah, I feel, like that way, who you're kind of vibing to, like I'm more of like a spiritual coach, and that's kind of what I'm trying to do for the FabU, just showcase what has helped me grow and be healthy. And I'm still, in my health journey and mental health journey, and it's all a journey, obviously. So before we get too deep in here, I feel like I'm vibing with this. I wasn't sure if I was gonna post this reading or not, because like again, it's my first time doing it, but I was like, it's a super blue moon today, I should really try and do it for you guys, do it for me. And I know I got pumped about these cards myself, okay? Because mama, stuff's expensive in California, you know what I'm saying? Like the song. But I know with our abundance, like I said, however it is you view abundance in your, in your opinion. But obviously, we love that cream, mama. We love that cream. Okay, so let's move on to the second cards. And these two cards came together. And if this video popped up or you're watching, maybe you have heard or will relate to this. But I know I've been for the past 3 years now, almost, I guess. I kind of stopped counting, but I've been on this like divine journey energy, or like if some people call it like twin flames or soulmates, past lives, and through these years I've been learning so much, because I know myself, I was gonna give up on love. I know, as like dark as that sounds, if you know me personally, after my last relationship, I was so turned off by everything. I didn't, and I myself have my own personal traumas, and if you want to watch that, it's called My Story on the Fabu. I did post a little bit video opening up a little bit of it. Not, I didn't give too much details, just because I don't want to. It already caused issues, in my family, obviously, but it's okay, because I feel better. But without getting sidetracked, what I was saying is that there's all kinds of soulmates in this life, and it's almost like everybody has a certain type of soulmate. And what I have learned through my spiritual journey is that, there is someone made for me, and that I can trust, and that I know it's gonna work out. You know what I'm saying? Because I really was gonna give up and just do me, but of course, who doesn't want, nobody, wants to be alone, and I've always been like, one mate for life type of gal. But it's true, I've always, fantasized about like your Prince Charming, and I think it was also because of how I grew up, and just viewing how it was always like your knight shining armor would come and rescue you from the tower. So I think subliminally that's why, But I'm really grateful, because I know, even if like I wanted to, work out even how it's been, but everything has happened for a reason. And I am such a new person, that it's really wild. It's really wild, even for myself, because I really try and like do good, and I didn't even realize how much work I had to do. But yeah, so maybe if you're watching this, maybe you're also in this journey. You might also relate on this twin flame, divine love, soul tie, soulmate journey. So these cards, that's why I was like, man, I'm more confirmation. So we have love. It says day, moon, love. And then we have moon, memories, the past. And these two came out together. So they came out like this, if I remember correctly. And I know myself, I have been seeing a lot of palm trees. I mean, I do live on SoCal, but it hasn't been like physically. Like sometimes you might see certain signs, like if it's actually tangible, or it might be like a drawing, or it might be like, on a paper. Just pay attention, because our angels, obviously they can't all just speak to us physically and have a conversation like this. It's different. They're in a different dimension. Here we're in this dimension. So they try their best to, send you signs that you will notice. Maybe you like a certain type of animal, so that animal will pop up. So they're, little things like that. So I know myself, like going back to the palm trees, I have been viewing them a lot. And to me, what I had channeled was that, paradise is almost here. And when we think of paradise, we think of happiness, we think of abundance, peace of mind, and I feel like, this is like maybe with your partner, or that person that we're talking about for yourself, it's almost like it's even. But we're both there, in front of the ocean. And the ocean to me is very calming, very grounding. Again, we have the moon. See how we started in the crescent, so now we have almost a full moon. So then behind it, it's the day moon, and it says love. And now we have the full circle, guys. You know, it's almost like, I know, and I don't want to cry, you know. I'm a water sign, if you didn't, you know, if it's your first time. So I'm just feeling the emotions. So to me, you know, it's almost, if we started half, now we're almost full, and then now we have the full. And what's today? The super blue moon, y'all. And what I see, white butterflies symbolize protection from your angels, God, everybody rooting for you, and again, we see flowers, we see mushrooms. I can't remember what mushrooms symbolize, but I do see some roses. I see some, I call them poppies. I love these, but I think they're called like baby's breath. It's just, you know, I hate to be like that, but it really, you know, I'm just, love is love, guys. Like, love is the most powerful frequency. Love is the most powerful frequency, guys. And I know the world we live in is very hard to be the bigger person, or yeah, be the bigger person instead of being a bitch back to someone that was a fucking see you next Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? Of course we want to be and reflect back that energy, you know, and sometimes we do have to stand up for ourselves and put boundaries, but what's always best to do is just, you know, keep your energy, it's not worth it. So love just gives me faith, gives me hope, you know. We are all meant to find our person, you know, and I know not everybody, like, you know, and maybe my life path number is love. So maybe, you know, I don't know, maybe I'm supposed to be like a love spiritual coach type of thing, you know, but I mean, my heart is in music, you know, that's what my inner child wanted to be, and I do still love it. I mean, I listen to music every day, but, you know, God gave me these gifts, I can't deny them, so that's why I want to include them, and that's why I've been rebranding the Fabulous You. So, you know, I appreciate you being here. Please subscribe. But yeah, maybe I'll be doing more love readings, because I mean, obviously this came out super lovey-dovey and obviously our abundance, but what I've learned in my journey is that my angels had to hold my abundance back to be able to find and reconnect with my past love, my soulmate, you know. And you know, we'll see. I'll keep you guys updated, you know. See, I'll let you guys how it goes after this moon day, this super moon day. But I know once we're connected in the physical, you know, in this physical dimension, like officially, I know both of our abundance are gonna skyrocket, and we're gonna be able to, like, you know, be happy. But sometimes things like that happen, you know. I was very like, why am I not selling enough? Because I had been trying to move out of where I am right now, you know, before some other things happen, like through the spiritual journey, you know. But now I know why, you know, because of love. I'm still shook about it. Super blue moon card. Oh my daisies, guys. Our paradise is almost here, guys. We're almost with our own paradise, you know. I just want to look at these cards so much. There's so, like, I'm such a visual person, you know. They just activate my third eye, Really my third eye. But again, this is the Oracle card deck that I used. And then soon I'll be able to tag stuff, because most of these I got through Amazon, because I'm very specific. I like to do, find stuff, and I like that it's not like an energy, that way I just cleanse it and stuff. But I guess we're just gonna leave it like that, guys. Abundance is almost here because love is coming, and the moon is Venus, baby. Or the moon is associated with Venus. Venus is all about love. La luna, it's all about sensuality. I'm vibing with these cards. Alright, guys. Well, anyways, we could be here all day, but it's 20 minutes, so we're gonna leave it there just in case. That way, I don't know how good this video is gonna be, but one last time, these are the cards that we pulled. We pulled these two together, and this was at the bottom of the deck. I took it, which is abundance. And then we got moon, memories, the past. And day, moon, love. The past, the new. Remember, use your creativity, guys. Don't be, what I'm saying? Well, do you, but I'm saying it's because you need to do more creativity. Okay? It all stems from there. Our sexual desire, like, why am I so hot? Yeah, you might be hot because you want to be with your person, but the sacred is all about our creativity. Okay? Well, I love you. Thank you for being here. My first reading officially. Thank you, Moonology by Yasmin Boland. I guess that'll be it, guys. Please subscribe to the channel. Like this video if you vibe with the energy. Check out TikTok, and maybe I'll post the ASMR on the channel here too. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see what happens, but we're gonna leave it there. I'm sending you all love and light. Aga thumbnail. I'm sending you all love and light. All right, guys. Peace.